Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to channel, and we have another band. Yes, we are getting these banned in thick and thin. This game, I mean, it's a really good game throughout T100, but honestly, the team, they're known trolls. Some of them are definitely known trolls, especially the enemy FE4005, the clan. They are very much known trolls. Now, this battle, normally you have a platoon of trolls that all they want to do is do nothing. However, this game, honestly, I think there's about 5 of them. I don't know if they're just counting down. I really do not know. But the enemy platoon, so this guy here in the T100 is in a platoon, and they are actually very, very good players. Now, luckily for them, the enemy platoon are which looks like part of the trolls. So what we're looking at from the enemy team is the Type 61, the T95 E6, and the FE4005. They are, just keep an eye out for them. Then of course on this team, I don't know what the WZ121 is doing, but you've also got the mouse as well. And they haven't gone AFK. Like, they haven't lost their connection. They are known. Now, straight off, I mean, this guy, the FE4005, doesn't even want to do any damage. He is just rolling into the enemy. And I mean, look at that. And this is what these guys do regularly. Wargaming know about this clan. They have been reported so many times, but yet they continue to play the freaking game. Why are Wargaming not perma-banning these people? Honestly, I do not know. It ruins it for everybody else. Now, of course, this game, it actually helps our T100 because he actually has a very, very good name. Quite high damage, not the highest damage. And then they go over to the enemy spawn, and then the platoon is just there. Of course, the Type 61, I mean, you can't say they've lost connection. They are trolls. If you look at, and we'll show you at the end, they've definitely not lost connection. They are joining the game just to do nothing. And again, if you look at the stats at the end, I think that definitely does prove that. So there's the Type 61, and there is the T95 E6. Don't tell me 2 different people from 2 different clans have gone AFK. The same as the 2 guys over there, the WZ121 and the mouse. They have not all gone AFK. With the stats they've got, known trolls, they have not gone AFK. Definitely not. And, you know, as I've said, it ruins the game for everybody else, except for this game, the T100. It doesn't ruin it for him, but it actually gets him quite a bit of damage. But it definitely very almost is going to be a loss, like very, very almost, and you'll see it when we go further forward. So at the moment, it's now a 4 versus 4. However, the enemy team, the 4 tanks, are actually all trying to play. However, in this green team, 2 of them, of course, are not playing, and there goes the Progetto. So basically, it is now a 1 versus 3. Our guy has already done 3k damage. Now, it wouldn't be too bad if there was at least another troll on the enemy team. It wouldn't be too bad if this mouse was a troll, but the mouse is actually trying. He's not the best, but he's trying at least, and that's all you can ask. You know, I'm not asking for everybody to be OP, but as long as you give it your all, then that is all you can do. That's all people can ask from you. If people rage at you for not being good, then stuff them. You know, who cares? But there's not being good, and then there's trolls. And of course, when you have potentially 5 trolls in one game, like, that's too much. That is too much. I'm surprised that the guys are not saying anything, because normally they do. The trolls do type, they do say they do start saying stuff in the game, or like we see with the FE4005, they just go forward in one direction and do nothing. Literally do nothing. Now, these guys, they have moved. They got closer. As you can see, they have actually got closer together because they was further apart. So it's not like they they're not there. They've actually got closer together. So I don't know what they're doing. And again, it's very, I mean, I would be so pissed off if I was on the enemy team with the 3 trolls, the FV, and of course the 2 AFKs, and then of course this team have got the 2 AFKs. So it kind of evens itself out, but you know, I would still be mega pissed off. It's annoying when you run into a platoon of them, let alone 5 of them. But you know, the T100, he capitalizes on that. And again, knowing that he's got 2 AFKs, if he dies, it's going to be a draw or it's going to be a loss. So he has to stay alive. Now, he's actually playing very, very risky here with these guys. He hasn't got any APCR left. He's only literally got his 2 AP rounds, and he's still got 1800 of damage to get through with the mouse. Now, as I've said earlier, the mouse isn't the greatest of players, and you can see that. He does get a little bit of damage in a moment, and he does go for the ram, so he actually just takes off 244 hit points there. With the shot, does now make him a 1-shot. And there's, you know, he needs a bounce. This guy needs another miss or he needs another bounce. And getting close to the mouse is definitely the best thing to do. However, he still manages to get a bounce from the side. Like, how have you managed to bounce on the side right when you needed it? Right when you needed a bounce, you get the bounce. Like, it's amazing when that happens. It hardly ever happens, but it is amazing when that does happen. Now, he does get a well-deserved mastery badge, 7,500 damage, 1,100 block damage, and again, at the end of the game, you got the mouse, the WZ, both 0 damage, and then the 2 AFKs in a platoon on the enemy, and of course, the known troll clan, the WCNA clan. Now, let's head over just to see what their stats are like. So here is the T95 E6 that we know went AFK. Now, 309 battles, 28% win rate. I mean, it's almost impossible to get that win rate. And we know these guys know how to play. I mean, he's got a max damage of 5.5k damage, so he knows how to play. It is almost impossible to get that win rate. The same as this, the mouse on the green team, 409 battles in the mouse with 128 average damage. It is almost impossible to get that average damage. And then you got the Type 61, 23% win rate. Like, it is almost impossible. Even if I joined the game and went AFK every game, I would have more win rate than that. These guys are purposely trying to lose, and that probably means blocking people and stopping them playing. And then, of course, the FV4005, 33%. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.